Alright, I picked my 5 books for September's reading, TBR. And this is the first one, Viking Dead by Toby Venables. It's part of the Tomes of the Dead series. I'm excited to read it because I love Norse mythology. And this is based in, I'm guessing, Norway because it has a lot of Norse type words in it. So I'm excited to read it. It has Draugr in it. I think that's how you pronounce that word. And they're like zombies in a way. They're like the Norway zombies. But I'm excited to read it. I have 5 books I picked for September's TBR. Well, let's hope I get through all of them, and I'll tell you more if I do or not. I picked my TBR, obviously, for September. It should be up by now. And one of them, the very first book I picked out, is called Viking Dead by Toby Venables. It's the Tombs of the Dead series. As the name gives, it follows Norse-like zombies, which are called Draugr. Draugr or Draug? I don't remember how to really pronounce it. I think it's Draugr. And I don't know if I want to continue it. I've been saying that a lot with these books lately. But this one, it's just... I keep skipping paragraphs because I'm getting bored. And I want to know and see action and see the zombies. Or the zombies. And I think I finally got to the point where the zombies show up. Because there's a big chunk of the book, not a big chunk, but like from this page up of it just talking about other things other than the Draugr. They talk about Draugr. They've seen... One of the characters seen an undead creature, and there was something else that was undead related that popped up, but it's not showing a lot of action towards it. Like it's just doing everyday life of what happens when you get stuck out on sea right now, and they just recently found land. So I don't know if I want to continue it because it's boring to me right now. Very boring for me right now. Like, I'm skipping a lot of paragraphs. And I only do that when I'm either waiting to get to the next scene and the detailing is just too much for me, or if I'm bored. Like, legitimately, I need entertainment now. And I'm not sure if I want to continue this. Like, I'm trying to fight through it because it's just like, I have to go cook later and I always bring a book up to go cook. I'm not sure if I'm going to bring this book or not. Or just bring a different one. I don't know what to do because I mean I'll try to read it tonight again and see how I feel, but I'll bring a different book up when I go to cook and see if that will entertain me more than this book has. But I'll try to read it tonight. I mean, I'll try. And that's the promises. I might DNF this book after all, which really sucks because I like Vikings and I like Draugr. So it's kind of like, why are you taking this away from me, book? Why are you taking my interest away by being boring? I saved a whole bunch of the Tomes of the Dead series on my Amazon wishlist. They're written by different authors, so I'm not as worried about them being as boring as this one. Like, they could be, they could not be. We'll see. This is Toby Venables' debut novel, so I understand if it's a little bit, you know, missing something or needs something or whatever you want to call it. And the paragraphs, by the way, are long as hell. Like, some of them are like taking up almost a full page, and I don't like really long paragraphs. I like it to be broken up a little bit so I don't feel like I'm just reading a really long thing about something. I don't know how to describe it other than that. But there's really long paragraphs in this book. I'm just like, oh jeez. Every time I see one, I'm like, oh god. Do I want to read it or do I want to skip it? And there was a scene where they're just, it's a Viking ship, and there's Viking people on the ship. Viking men on the ship. And they're shipmates and all that jazz. So there's a lot of people on the ship. And they're naming off all the characters on the ship. Like, every single one. And telling a little bit about them and stuff like that. Not a lot about them, not enough to be interesting. Just like, this is Bjolf son of Bjolf or something like that. And it's just like, oh, this is just so boring. I don't care about all these characters unless they die. And they probably will die, but that's not the point. The point is they're boring at the time. Anyhow, I wanted to bring that up, so I most likely will read The Resort by Sarah Oates. So I'll be reading this when I go upstairs to cook, because I cook upstairs. We live with roommates, and we live in the basement. Zach and I live in the basement. Zach's my husband. That's the plan. I'm gonna read this. I stopped reading Viking Dead by Toby Venables because I needed a break from it, from trying to get to any good part instead of skipping through it all the time. So I put it off to the side, and it's probably gonna be the last book of September I'm gonna try to read, if I can get through the rest of them prior. It's already the 5th, and I haven't finished a book yet. And I started in like the very end of August, so it's like I had time to finish a book, but I just didn't. I just been busy, honestly, with different things, like going to the gym late at night on one occasion, and going grocery shopping late at night on another occasion. And I don't read during the day, I read at night time. But I am currently reading The Resort by Sarah Oates. It looks like this. I took the book cover off so I would protect it from me opening the book so constantly. I just do that because I'm afraid of ruining the book cover. I don't know why. So the book is over there, and it's already almost damaged. I had a plate of food that I put on top of it, and I didn't realize it wasn't a plate of food, it was a bag of grapes actually. And I put it on top of it thinking that the bag of grapes was dry because I hadn't washed them or anything like that, and for some reason it still leaked down on top of the book, and now there's like little stain marks on the actual book cover. I'm so upset about it. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did. But that's what I'm reading currently. I'm not very far in it. I'm about a quarter way through, maybe 15%. I don't remember off the top of my head, to be really honest with you. But I'm trying to get through it. I was able to read a little bit last night. I went grocery shopping last night, and I didn't get home until like 6:30, and then I had to take a shower and put all the groceries away and all that jazz. So I was only able to start reading around 7:30, and I usually stop at 8 to watch TV. I'm trying to catch up on the TV shows that I've been watching, and to do that I've been watching them like one episode at 8 o'clock every night. So I just haven't been reading very often, and I need to catch up on it. It's the 13th of the month, and I have yet to finish a book. That's no go. That's no good. No. I've either been a slump or I've been doing stuff lately. Like, we've been playing a lot of games with our roommates lately in the past week, and I just haven't been able to read because it's been at nighttime when I normally read. That we've been playing these games, and we stop when it's time for bed. So it's kind of like I had no time whatsoever to read. I am almost halfway through The Resort. I have not finished that one. I have not finished The Viking Dead. And then there's 3 others up there that I have not even started. So I don't know what's gonna happen, because I want to finish the books, but like I said, I've been either in a slump, like I just don't want to read, or I've been busy at night, and at night is when I read, and I should make time during the day to read, but I've also been busy during the day. Like I was gone all yesterday except for maybe 2 to 3 hours when I was home, and then we were upstairs playing games. So it's kind of like my responsibilities are a little bit shot right now. Anyhow, so most likely the video that I have for this Monday will be this video, this reading vlog, because like I said, I've been so busy doing other things. I have not been able to work on my videos either for any of my channels. So this video is the video I'm gonna have to probably put up for Monday's video, because it's gonna probably be shorter than the one I was currently working on. And the one I'm currently working on is my TBR collection, physical collection video, and that one's gonna be long. Like I hardly got even through a quarter of it, or even 15% of it, and it's Friday, and I have to put it up by Saturday to schedule it for Monday. So I have to work on this vlog instead. Sorry guys, I wanted to put that video up on time, but things just unexpectedly happen. And I don't like to say no to my roommates because they do like everything for us. So I didn't want to like just say no, hey, I'm not going to play games with you tonight because I got to work on videos. Because like I said, they do like everything for me. So yes, I'm gonna try to finish at least a book by the end of this month, hopefully. Hopefully. And then it should be explained a little bit, me finishing it, in a vlog, the second part of this vlog, for the end of the month. I don't know what my dog's eating. Oh, her bone. Okay, that's good. It's better that she's eating her bone than than something else, like other food and stuff. So yes, the resort I'm trying to finish. I don't know if I'm going to finish because, although it's okay, it's not spiking my interest to want to read it constantly throughout the months constantly throughout the days. So I might switch it up yet again to something else to try to see if I can get out of my slump. And it's only going to be the 5 books that I have available that I'm allowed to switch it up to. I don't know. It's good, but it's like okay, I have to read this again, you know what I'm saying? And the rest of them are thrillers also, except for like one. I think one is sci-fi. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm at a loss. I just don't know what to do. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Like, comment, and subscribe.